Good evening, Facebook land. This is Mike George coming at you live from the Columbus Commons on this on this crisp, but nonetheless cold. Well, no, crisp and cold are synonyms. You know it. Crisp, but nonetheless beautiful Monday evening on the 11th of December, 2023. As you can see, we are in the midst of the Christmas season. Have all the lights, all the Columbus Commons adorned with all the beautiful Christmas lights you know, of holly and yore, I guess, or whatever the hell the term is in all the Christmas songs. I, of course, have my usual trusty companion, Wanda. I say trusty companion, but, I shouldn't take that trustiness for granted as you guys might have recalled from last week, the tragedy of her theft and dismemberment by some jackass that basically took advantage of my stupidity of leaving it outside for more than 15 minutes. Nonetheless, we have her back. She's feeling great. She does have a distorted speaker, probably thanks to yours truly, busting her against a concrete sidewalk somewhere along a performance mishap. I gotta figure out some sort of way to convey what the fuck this thing is supposed to mean. I get all as I sort of mentioned in the last broadcast, I get all kinds of confused. Like the civilians that I encounter, give me the most puzzled looks sometimes, and I don't understand what is so complicated and difficult about speakers on a stick. I mean, we're in the year 2023. Bluetooth speakers have existed for quite a while, I believe now. Oh, I can get them from Walmart for $20, for goodness sake. And maybe I've just had this thing too long, and maybe I've just gotten kind of used to it. Maybe it's just been normalized for me. Uh, I was just sort of reflecting on how long Wanda has existed, and gosh darn, she's existed for about a year and a half. Yet in that year and a half, I've sold maybe like five of them. Not even five of them. Maybe I think five is definitely an inflationary figure. We'll say I've sold three of them. One of which was with maybe an illegally acquired credit card that I use on behalf of somebody else. So that doesn't really count, does it? Uh, anyways, so I don't know. I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know what and I have to, I'm trying to be classy about this. I'm not gonna go around with a bowl full of change, to indicate to tip me. That seems just really fucking tacky. And then that also makes me liable for the soliciting bullshit, if some bored cop wants to tries to fuck with me on that front, which they tried to do that in Easton. And I didn't even have any sort of indication of that. So shout out to Easton for letting me walk on their property for 10 minutes after I already purchased something, mind you. So, you can't even go with the whole oh, I'm soliciting and not buying anything rant. So, shout out to Easton for being a bunch of pretentious pricks up there, at least as far as their management is concerned. But, anybody who doesn't live there, it's just been, I don't know. I don't really I didn't make Wanda to make money. Obviously I did make her for my own enjoyment. But god damn it, you would think that one other person somewhere in this world would resonate with enough to buy one of these fucking things. Especially when I make it so clear, hey, buy me, or if not, tip me. If the performance doesn't look like crap. So other than that, I've gotten really no feedback except for the usual cliche puzzled looks on people's faces that they've never seen two speakers on a stick before. But it's Ohio. Some of these people have never left the state, for fuck's sake. So, what are you gonna do? All you can do is enlighten them and smile and just preach on up. So, anyways, I'm gonna do a very brief Facebook Live post because I have a 8 o'clock date, which I'm gonna be about 10 minutes late for. So I better hustle my ass over there to Old Town East to the Old Oak, and we'll do a little shameless plug to the Old Oak. Visit the Old Oak on Oak and Parsons in Old Town East. I feel like I've used the word "oh" 5 times in that alliterative little phrase. So Vanna, let me buy an O now for $250. That I might get tips tonight. Possibly never. Probably never. Possibly so.